Anthony Joshua has a message, and it looks like Ruiz versus Joshua 2 has been agreed in terms and principle. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang. Notification gang, please hit the bell icon. If you want to become part of the gang, you know, you can also hit the join button. But Anthony Joshua, he's getting ready for his fight. It looks like it's going to happen in Saudi Arabia. I made a video about it. Andy Ruiz, he kind of put up a fit and a fuss to get more money, possibly get the fight moved. And it looks like he got one of the two. Looks like he's been offered more money, and the location is staying in Saudi Arabia, which they're considering neutral ground since, you know, Joshua's from the UK. Even though I still think Joshua has more ties to the, and it's closer to the UK, but whatever. Anyway, Joshua he posted on his page, you know, a picture of him. Looks like he just finished a workout, and he says, "On my journey, I fell down a couple of times, but I never fell off." Hashtag AJ Boxing. Now, I noticed Joshua keeps putting these kind of like messages, these like hallmark, you know, messages, supposed to be I don't know, inspiring, motivational. I really feel, this is just my opinion, better isn't better if it can be best. Always optimizing training and rest. Hashtag I will. I really feel like Anthony Joshua he's trying to build himself back up. You know, I'm not a psychologist, but I think he's trying to build himself back up and get the confidence, shake the cobwebs. So he's been going real heavy with, like, I don't know. It's like, to me, it feels like a pseudo alpha male type of demeanor. Like, he's like, oh, and Andy Ruiz, he's not that skillful. You know, he hit me with a lucky punch. He's kind of justified it in his head why he lost. I don't think he knows why he lost. I don't think he could figure it out. So he's kind of came up with this, which sounds like, to me, deluded, saying that gods gave Andy Ruiz thy power to defeat you in a lucky punch. Even guys like LL Cool J commented about it, and he's like, yeah, I don't know what type of lucky punch you get knocked down 4 times. I don't know what that's about. You know, so it's not just myself. I said that too before I even seen LL do an interview. It just doesn't sound, it doesn't sound right, and it also doesn't sound consistent. Anthony Joshua, his slogan is like, stay hungry, stay humble. And immediately when all the rumors were circulating, did he have a concussion? Was something wrong before the fight? Why did his dad attack Eddie Hearn or lunge at him? Did Joey DeVecco knock him out in sparring? Did he have a concussion? You know, these things were swirling immediately after the Ruiz fight because a lot of people were genuinely shocked. He put it all to rest by saying, no, Andy Ruiz was the better man, and he beat me fair and square, and it was Andy's night, and, you know, no excuses. I got to take my loss like a man. And then he disappeared for some time after that, and then now he's reemerged, and he's putting these like motivational quotes like, I fell off, but it's not about the belts, and I care about the man that Rob McCracken made me. You're a clown, Lennox. It just sounds, to me, it sounds contrived, and it sounds forced. So I can't wait for this rematch to see what happens. Joshua definitely has a shot in there. He's strong, he's big, and now he has no reason to underestimate Andy Ruiz given the outcome of the first fight. So he has a chance to set this right, but I think boxing is 90-something% mental, you know, and I think that determines, like, if it's 90, if it's 95, 96, 98, I think that depends on the fighter a bit, but it's mostly psychological. So Joshua physically, you know, he kind of quit. So it's not like he got knocked out and it was shaking on the ground or something like that, because before that could even happen, anything like a more extreme knockout, because he wasn't recovering. Because there was moments where even after the knockdown in the round 3, where he got knocked down 2 times, he landed some good shots after that, like throughout, but it was just in spots. Andy Ruiz was throwing a volume of punches. So I don't know. It's going to be a very interesting fight. We'll just put it that way. With Saudi Arabia, it's going to be a lot of people watching it. I can't wait. And I really got to see how Joshua is mentally. Kind of reminds me of Kovalev versus Ward. You know, even Kovalev, Alida, Alvarez. It's that type of fight. It's kind of like there's a lot riding on this fight. And we're going to see who's going to rise to the occasion and ultimately prevail and be the person with all the belts and stuff like that. So I don't know. Joshua, he's making it seem like he's taking it in stride, but to me, it just, I don't know. It's hard for me to believe. I think he has inhibitions. I think he has insecurities. I think he has fears, and he's almost overly trying to, you know, smile through the bullshit and let people know he's good. You know, kind of like a machismo thing, you know, on pride. But I think he does have doubts. I mean, he says it. He said he had doubts after the fight, but now he's acting, you know, almost as if, you know, nothing happened and he totally understands what went wrong. So we're going to find out. You know, we're definitely going to find out because he has no reason to underestimate Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz did all this with a short camp, you know. So it's almost like a brand new fight, you know. Joshua, maybe he needed this to reignite the flame because he's making these types of excuses like he had no passion, he had no incentive, he wasn't incentivized. I don't want to fight Ruiz. Why should I fight him? You know. So now he has the fire relit. He has a goal to set, or a goal that he set. He said he wants to be a 2-time champion, and then it'll be like a different fight because Andy Ruiz actually has sufficient time to prepare, and he knows Joshua can hurt him because Joshua drew first blood. So Joshua can prepare as well as Andy Ruiz to the fullest extent. They both at least got a taste of some of the better moments from the other opponent. But I do think Andy Ruiz pretty much dominated because even the third round, it was good. It was classic, but Ruiz won that round because of the 2 knockdowns versus Joshua's 1. You know, there's no way you could have scored it for Joshua. But very fun round. Joshua says on his journey he fell down a couple of times, but he never fell off. So we're going to find out in December, Saudi Arabia. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.